I used to think the only way I would be able to tell my story is to be completely healed from all the pain that I suffered through in my life. But I learned that the purpose in telling your story is that you're overcome by your testimony. And in your truth, and speaking your truth will set you free. So today, I'm choosing to speak my truth and drop burdens that no longer belong to me. I've been holding secrets ever since I could remember that aren't even mine. I grew up in a very abusive household and was abused in all forms. Eventually, I created a way of escape in my mind, and it taught me how to run away from my problems. But the thing about running is that whenever you stop running, your problems will still be there. So you have to face them and move forward. And it can be a little difficult. It can be painful. But you have to choose you every time. And the personality characteristics that I thought I developed, I learned were actually trauma responses and survival tactics. It's not really who I truly am. And each time that I thought I could escape them by simply relocating myself, they were always there. It was already shaped in my mind. It shaped my decisions. It shaped the relationships. It shapes the jobs that I chose. And it was all completely toxic. And growing up, I continued the toxic patterns and traits that I had learned as a child. And it affected all my relationships until one day I realized that the abuse that I was running away from was affecting my children. And it was at that time where I had to really make a choice to stay there and continue the cycles or choose my own path. And in choosing my own path, that included me cutting out and releasing a lot of things that I never thought that I would be able to escape or get away from. It required me leaving behind the life that I knew and getting out of my comfort zone. And it was really hard. But I remember praying to God that if it was for me to really walk away, that He would open the door. And He did. I found a spot in a homeless shelter where I could take my children and 2 bags of clothes for each person. And it's something miraculous about being at the bottom is that you can only move forward. You can only go up. And for a while, it seemed like every time that I tried to climb up, I would get knocked back down. But that was because I couldn't let go of the past. And in that time at the shelter, I learned about my ancestors, the angels, my Orishas, and my spirit team, and learned about God and built a relationship with God for myself. Not what I was taught, but really build a relationship with God for myself. And the more that I grew closer to God, the more doors and opportunities started to open up for me. The more my gifts made room for me. But it was always a choice where I had to stand up for myself, stand in my own power, and be free. God gives the opportunity for freedom, but you have to be willing to take it by letting go of mindsets and things that no longer serve you. And sometimes I would take a lot of steps. Sometimes I would take little steps. Sometimes I would feel like giving up. But every time I resisted change, it seemed like I was throwing myself away. And the next day, God would just pick me back up, and I would have energy to keep moving forward. And I still struggle sometimes with accepting change, but change is inevitable. Once you learn something, you can choose to go backwards because you have free will, but you don't have to. You can take your freedom, but in taking freedom, it comes with slightly being uncomfortable. And my spiritual teacher said that you have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. But the uncomfortableness only lasts for a short period of time, because God is always protecting, always providing, always caring for you, and wants to see you do better and live an abundant life. That's God's plan for you, to live an abundant life, not to live in the shadows of what other people think you should be, but truly be free to be yourself. I learned you really have to be fucking tired of other people's shit. You have to be tired of the old ways. You have to be brave. You have to be courageous. You have to be honest and speak your truth. Everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna be okay with the things you say. But in speaking your truth, you are really free. And there's nothing that they can do about it. And once you realize that, you can move forward. And I've struggled with that. But each time that I choose myself, God grants me the grace and mercy to move forward. And I don't have to carry those burdens anymore. I don't have to carry the things that people called me anymore. I don't have to live in their versions of me. I can move on and be free, and choose to shine my light and walk my own path. So it may not be easy to walk your own path at first, but if you continue to choose you, you'll find a way. The way will show itself to you. Each step of your path will light up. And Martin Luther King said you don't need to see the whole staircase, just the next step. God will light that step up for you. God will order your steps, but it's up to you to actually move your feet and take that path. So I'm taking my path. I'm choosing to grow. I'm choosing to move forward, and I'm choosing to let it go. Holding on to the past takes away from the present. It steals moments from you that you can't get back. To move forward, you really have to let go of the past. And you can't worry about the future. You just have to live in the present. So each day, make a choice to choose you. And everything will work itself out. It always does.